Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little birthday card using adorable owls from the Sale-a-bration brochure. And they really are adorable, aren't they? I mean, just too cute. And for anyone who doesn't know, Sale-a-bration is a promotion that Stampin' Up! Run at the beginning of each year. So this year is until the end of February. And for every £45 in the UK that you spend with me in any of the catalogues, it could be the new mini catalogue, the annual catalogues, clearance rack, a combination of all three, you get to choose a stamp set or some papers out of this catalogue. So for £45 spend, you can choose this really super cute, let me show you the actual stamp set, for free. Look how cute they are. Look, hoot hoot, you're so cute. They really are. I actually wanted to use this one, but it didn't fit in the little section that I wanted to use. So but there are lots of things in here. Personally, not sure on the carrots, but do you know, I've seen a lot of good projects. You've got these gorgeous papers, a couple of the things in here, some farmyard papers. You need to spend a little bit more. You need to spend 90 for this set here, but there are so many lovely things in here. And just while I'm on the subject, there are some great joining offers. So if you would like to take advantage of the discounts with Stampin' Up!, becoming a demonstrator isn't really, you don't have to demonstrate. You can join my team and just enjoy the discounts for yourself. You can, you know, do a card kit with some friends, or you can run a small business. But there are three options this year. One is if you pay £125 or €160, you get to choose £170 worth of free product, and that's €230 of free product. Plus, you get this new mini boho blue stamping cut and emboss machine. There's the same offer, and you can choose the white version, or you can pay £99 or €129, and you get to choose still £170 worth of products, €230. So it's just so much extra for your money. It's such a good deal. You can order once, do your starter kit, never order again if you choose to. But being in my team, you can choose to have as much or as little support and involvement as you'd like. So there's never any pressure. It's not sell, or teach, but you can if you want to, and it's great. So just wanted to give you the options there. Anyway, back to the project. Here we go. We've got a regular size card base. I'm just going to flip my notes over actually, because I'm still, my notes are still on the last video. Excuse me. So this card base measures 11.5 inches by 4.25, which is half a piece of A4 here in the UK. And you're going to score it at 5.75 inches, which is the halfway point there. And then we're going to use, I thought, you know, he's an owl. We're going to use this timber embossing folder to create the little wood background. I'm just going to show you, before we actually do all this, the other supplies you need. So I've used this Gingham country gingham, I think it's called, designer series paper. Let's have a look here. Yeah, country gingham. And it's all of these gorgeous designs. You get some larger kind of diagonal gingham, you get smaller square gingham, you get diagonal small gingham in these great colors here. So we've got petal pink, sweet sorbet, balmy blue, and mint macaron, and it's a 48 pack here. I think it's 11.25 for 48 sheets, 6x6 sheets. So perfect backgrounds for lots of different projects. So I'm going to show you the balmy blue this time. So you need a piece of whatever your background color is. You need this to measure 1 7/8 by 5.5 inches, and you need your designer series paper to measure 1 3/4 by 5 3/8. And we're going to use, I haven't used this set for such a long time. It's called Painted Label Dies. It's a great set. It's in the main catalogue, and it's been in for 2 or 3 years, so I have a feeling it might not be around for much longer. But it's this great one here, and I thought it kind of looked like a little nest. So I thought, you know, let's have an owl sitting in the nest. So you're going to need a piece of basic white cardstock to cut this piece out of. some scraps of mint macaron, and we're going to use this punch here, which is the bow punch from the annual catalogue. And that's it really. Some ribbon. This is a combo pack from the Country Gingham, sorry, the Country Floral Suite. So you get 2 in here. You get the burlap, and you also get the real red here. So it's a great set as well. So let me go ahead and emboss this piece here. So I'll show you what I've done with that. Let's show you close up actually. Can you see that little wood grain on there? So it's super cute. So that's on the whole front of the card. So to do that, you just take your Stampin' Up timber embossing folder, and if you have this piece showing the Stampin' Up logo, I'm going to slide the front of the card in here. Sorry, card. And I'm going to go slightly over this join here because I don't want a little line up here. So I'm going to push it slightly further down than would be the join, about there, and then really slightly, and then I'm going to run that through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Love this embossing folder. Like I say, that's well, I might not have said, but it's in the main catalogue, the annual catalogue. £9.50. I think it's a really good one. So look at that detail on there. It's amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and also cut one of these little nests. So again, back in a second. Okay, so this is what we get. You need to just poke out some of these extra little bits around the side. But I haven't used this set, as I say, for ages, these dies, and I just love them. And just perfect for the owls. Okay, so I've poked out these little holes here to help you get the dies, the paper out of the dies, okay? So I'm just now going to put my little pokey tool in the back of here and just kind of slide it around so that I don't bend any of these lovely little delicate nest pieces on the way around. I'm sure it's not meant to be a nest, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then if there's any left, you just need to poke those through. There we go. Whoops, that one didn't come out, but it's so cute. I love it. So let's get the owl, and the one that fits in really nicely here is this little chap here with the bow tie. So we're going to stamp him in Memento ink. This was another project I did in my class this month, really to highlight, you know, one of the great Sale-a-bration stamp sets that you can get, but also just because he's super cute. Okay, ink him up, and then just find a way that you want to pop him on there, and he just fits in because you've got a bit of a border on this stamp anyway. There we go. I think, have I got ink on that? No, that was lucky. Oh, I really must pay more attention. Okay, so we're going to colour him in blends. So I've chosen light and dark Crumb Cake, light and dark Pool Party, even though I'm using Balmy Blue here. You could use Balmy Blue, and dark, so Saffron, but of course you could use Pumpkin Pie if you wanted a more orangey beak. So the dark blends I've used for kind of this outside little tufty bit on his head. I'll just fill that in and come back to you, but also on this bit and on his wings. And then if you want to, you can go back over certain bits and just, you know, just to give a little bit of tone in here. Okay, and then I'm using the lighter Crumb Cake for his face. I guess owls have faces, don't they? And again, you know, you take your time. I'm just kind of going a little bit faster for the video. I love those big eyes he's got here. They're so cute. And I don't think this has to be sent, you know, for children. It's for anyone. You could send this to literally anyone. It's so sweet. Okay, and his little kind of bib piece here. Okay, and then for his eyes, I used the light Pool Party. just this little bit around here. Just suddenly makes him pop. He's so cute. And also for some of his bow ties, so I kind of went over with the light Pool Party first, and then went back in with some darker Pool Party kind of on the lines here in the center bit, just a little bit around the edges here, just to give, again, a little bit of tone. And then, oops, he flew off. And then the beak, like I said, I used dark, so saffron, but you could use the pumpkin pie ones there. So cute, 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 cute. He's all coloured in. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach these two pieces together like this, just with glue. I've ordered more of this paper because I can see me using it on so many projects. Makes such a great background. Right, okay, so there'll be a small border all the way around on here. And then, oh, that's fine. And then before we attach it to the card base here, we're going to tie this ribbon on. Or stick the ribbon on, rather, I should say. So this is one of the ones I got as my for doing my presentation. That's why it's kind of scribbled on. So what you need to do, you could measure it if you want to, but all I did was I've just taken a strip of the burlap and kind of cut it along the back to my snips. They've disappeared, so let's use some different ones. Oh no, they're here. Oh, stuck to tear and tape. Gosh, here we go. So I've just cut, I've just folded it around the back here and then cut it about here. So let's measure and see what that ends up. It's about 3 inches. And then no need to really fuss about how to stick it down, other than you know, you want this whole strip across the front. So round the back here, have it as high or low as you want. I'm going to have it quite low down on mine. Flip this piece over and just put a bit of tape just right across it. You don't have to take the backing off or anything, just you could stick it down with glue or whatever you have, but I just want to check this is fairly straight. So you want it quite taut, and just again pop some tape over the back, simple like that. Okay, and then we're going to take some white baker's twine, about 8 inches, and tie this little bow. So you just feed it through underneath, get the ends to be quite equal, and then tie a knot. So really tight knot, because you want this burlap to pinch in like that. So I'm going to put my finger there and tie another knot. Always easier when you're not filming to tie knots and bows. There we go, that one. And then I'm going to tie a bow. But you could leave it as a knot if you don't fancy tying bows. And you can see mine's really uneven there. So I'm just going to put my finger on the knot and then pull this end here, pull this end here until I get more even loops. Sometimes with this baker's twine it will flip over. It's being a bit naughty. It's not playing ball. Right, stay there. And then I'm going to pull that one again. It's going to twirl, this one, but do you know what? I'm not going to fight it. So, and then trim the ends as you'd like. And then we can go ahead and stick this on the card. So I've designed it, that is annoying me. Oh dear, it's not going to play ball. I've designed it so that it will have a small border, equal border around these 3 sides. So just with glue again, go ahead and stick this on. About there. Okay. Now with the little leaves here, we're going to use like I say, the barrel punch, and we're going to use some mint macaron cardstock. took me, you know, out of the projects I designed this month for my class, this one took the longest to decide just where to put these leaves. So I've cut this quite narrow so that I can, so I'm not going to get this piece of the punch here. I'm just going to slide it in this way and just get this bigger one here. I'm going to punch 2 of these. Okay, and then you can have a look. You could have them both, you know, coming out to the side like this. Just have a little play around and see how you want your yours to look. But I was quite happy in the end with mine going kind of from side to side, and then I use this little piece here to cover the middle. So keep having this here as a little guide to where you're going, and then just stick one on at a time. And what I did, I just glued the bottom 2 leaves to the project, and then left the other ones kind of up in the air. So just bear in mind, it's got to go in an envelope to leave enough space. So I'm going to have my other ones coming out. I'm going to come over this way a little bit, about here. So that's where I want those to go. I'm just going to put some glue on here and then have it there. Okay, and ooh, it stuck to me. And then I popped some dimensionals on the back of this little chap here. Just probably 3 will be fine. And then backings off. Put him on this side. Oops. And pop that one down on here. How cute. I just love him. And then I used the Stylish Shapes to cut the these little banners here. So you need one in basic white and one in whichever coordinating colour you're doing. So this time I'm going to do balmy blue, and it's the smallest banner in the set, and I've gone ahead for my class and cut several. So let's get one out here. So we want balmy blue and basic white. I'm going to get 2 out in case it doesn't sound quite right the first time. And then from the set, I've used It's Your Day. So again, in Memento ink. And you might want to pop something underneath, underneath your piece of white card here, because if you're stamping onto white card onto grid, it's quite hard to see, especially with these small stamps. So It's Your Day. Pop it on there. And then take a second to dry the Memento ink, but I'm going to flip it over, try not to touch it. And then I'm just going to pop some glue in the middle here and offset it onto the balmy blue layer. And just make sure you've got the kind of more detailed little dots showing on here. And then flip it over, and we're just going to pop it on here. I mean, you could literally, I didn't let mine set in time, you could literally pop it anywhere on your card, but I just put mine down here, especially on this one, because I could see the joins of the leaves underneath. And I just popped this on with glue as well. So leave yours to dry a little bit longer so that it doesn't keep spinning. And then finally, you know, we have to have some bling on the card. So I'm just going to use some champagne rhinestones just to finish off up here. Just a little trio. I don't like them to be too straight, so I'm going to put this one there. Is that it? Yes, it is. So there you have it, my little adorable owl's birthday card. I hope you've enjoyed making this. Take care. See you soon. Bye.